Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of my latest project, a 1958 Spartan Royal Mansion travel trailer I bought. I'm gonna gut this thing out, totally renovate it, redesign it, and make a bunkhouse out of it for a Round Top Farm Shop out here in Round Top, Texas. So just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough. Let's go take a look, shall we? Well, here's Jasper enjoying some shade. Don't run off, buddy. So, if you guys are watching this video, I'm sure most of you are familiar with the Spartan travel trailers, late 50s, early 60s, Rolls Royce of travel trailers back in the day. These things are awesome. I just recently acquired a couple of these and a 1993 34-foot Airstream that I'm going to renovate and remodel, make some bunkhouses out of, just for family, friends and family to stay in. They're portable. You can move them around on the property, which is always nice, and you can build them in as much as you want. You can do decking around them, but this one's going to be completely gutted down to the frame and basically the aluminum shell. I'm going to come in and basically rebuild the whole thing with modern electronics, modern plumbing, and appliances. So I don't want to go inside this thing right now. I've taken some photos. A lot of people don't know it, but these things back in the day, they built these in the prime heyday of asbestos insulation and asbestos tile. And that stuff is pretty gnarly. You got to be really careful with that stuff. And I just went through, I've got a crew of guys coming over to take this thing apart and dispose of all this interior stuff. The front half, as you can see, has been gutted already down to the aluminum framing. You know, for people that don't know, Spartan was an aircraft company back in the 50s, I believe, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and after that, maybe, you know, those dates may be off, but I know that during World War II, they made airplanes for the military, and after the war, they had all this aluminum surplus, this technology. As you can see, you've got your aircraft grade aluminum rivets. I mean, that's what's so cool about these, you know, it's the style, the design, and the construction. I mean, you know, these shells last forever. There's just so much you can do with them. But as you can see, the interior on this one's already, they've started getting it. But I'm lucky to have a lot of the original light fixtures, switches, that kind of thing. So I want to try to modify that and upgrade it, modernize it to maybe some LED stuff or at least some modern halogen stuff. We'll see. But anyway, I'll do a little walkthrough on the outside here. I was lucky enough to have the previous owner put brand new wheels and tires on this one, so I've got some other units I'm going to go travel across the country and pick up in the next couple months. I can take these wheels and tires off and pop them on some of these other ones that are stranded in the middle of nowhere. But as you can see, she's pretty straight. You know, your side bumpers have been smashed, but that's what they're for, right? To protect the body. I think I can pull those off and reshape them. I've got to pop the rivets, and if I can't find some replacements, I'll just do a little metal work and redo them. But I mean, the design of this thing is just so awesome. I just love it. I've seen these before fully refurbished and restored, and they're just killer. This one here is about 40 foot long and in pretty good shape, if you ask me. Let me open up this door here. Okay, so I don't want to get too far in there. Maybe I'm being a little overcautious, but I'd rather be overcautious than not cautious enough. You see that tile on the floor, how it's all wafered and flaking? That's asbestos tile. And I want to stay clear of that. I wear a respirator when I go inside this thing, and I'm demanding that the guys that are coming out to gut it wear proper respirators and all that. So, you know, a lot of these guys just go in there and demo this stuff, and they don't know or they don't care that they're breathing in all this microfiber asbestos, which will eventually can lead to cancer and other health issues. But look at the design on this. I mean, it's just beautiful. Little dents here and there. Got a cool license plate that came with it. The original lights. Of course, the housing is steel, so you've got your little rust line, which I think kind of adds a little character. Little rust line coming off your license plate, light, and bracket. But, I mean, pretty damn straight, considering it's a 1958 travel trailer. Got pretty much all the windows except for some in the front. The ones that are missing I've actually got. I just need to reinstall them. But what I plan on doing is polishing up the outside eventually. Once I get the inside livable, I'll do a little work on the outside. But you know, there's a company, I think VintageTrailers.com. They make reproduction. It's not plexiglass, but it's similar. Clear plastic wraparound windows, and then on the straight part, the center part, I think I'll do glass on that. And these are glass on the sides over here. I've got the glass piece that goes in here. You know, a lot of the problem with these had short tongues because the trailer was so damn long. They had short tongues on them on the trailer. And as you can see, somebody got a little enthusiastic when they were backing it up or turning. And when I was pulling this thing out of the property, you know, I had a guy eyeball it before I started hauling it. And he told me when I was about a foot off from hitting the back corner of my truck, I've got a flatbed on my Dodge Cummins over there. And when I was about a foot off, and so we played around with the turn angles on this thing before I pulled off his property. I just wanted to know when I was driving down the road how far I could turn this pulling forward before I'd clip the back. And people think you can't do that with a truck, but sure enough, somebody's done that in just about every old Airstream. And Spartan's got some damage in the front from people jackknifing them when reversing or turning too sharp pulling forward. But anyway, so that's the Spartan Royal Mansion. Pretty excited about this project. Hope the light's not messing you up there, but you can see I've got my work cut out for me. I'll do some more videos and keep you guys up to speed on this one. I've got an Airstream I'm working on too, so I'll do some videos on that one. I'll do a couple and see how much fun I have and if I'm still loving the project when I get done. And if so, I might do 2, 3, 4, 20 more of these. We'll see. Feel free to reach out, make any corrections of information I may have thrown out there that's not current or correct. And thanks for watching, you guys. See you guys soon.